Hey everyone, I am Shreyansh from the Customer Solutions team at Orgzit. And in this video, I'll be talking about relationship value fields. So, coming to the definition, relationship value field is a type of data field in Orgzit which is used to fetch values from a field in a related table. Some of the key points to note are that it is a non-editable table field and the target can only be set while creating the field, which cannot be modified later. Also, it works for all the data types in the related table. And one major feature of it is that it can be used for filtering records, but it cannot be used for sorting. Now, coming to the use cases of relationship value, the first use case can be invoicing application. Consider an invoicing application where we have a customer table and an invoices table. So for all the invoices, we can make a customer field of type relationship value and it will be auto-populated according to the customer of that invoice. Let me show a demo. Here in this invoicing application, we have a customers table and an invoices field. So in the invoices table, we have a customer name field of type relationship value and we can see that it is getting auto populated, and also we can apply filters on this according to our requirements. Now coming to the second use case, which is a coaching center CRM application. In the application we have two tables, which are the leads table and the interactions table. For all the interactions in the interactions table, the user field will be auto populated from the leads owner field in the leads table. So here we have made a user field in the interactions table, which is of a type relationship value. So let me show it real quick. Here we have a coaching center CRM application where we have a leads table and where we have the leads owner, which are these owners, and then we have an interactions table. And in this interactions table, I have made a user one field which is of a type relationship value, and we can see that it is getting auto populated by the leads owner and of uh, the leads that are in the leads table, right? And also we can apply filters on this according to our requirements. Like if we want a filter for user one only, so we can select the user one and then click submit. So this will only show us the interactions of that particular user one user. Now coming to the demo, the following are the steps to set up relationship value. The first step is that we need to go to the table settings and add a field with type relationship value. So I'll be doing that in this invoicing application. And in this table, first of all, I need to go to the table settings. So for that, I can just simply click this big gear icon, or we can head over to this gear icon and we can click this. So after clicking this, we are in the table settings, and this in this we need to add a new table field. So we'll head over to table fields and add a field. After that, we need to select the data type as relationship value and name the field, and also we need to select the related table and the field from which we need the value. So firstly, I'll give the table field some name, which will be like customer name, and after that I'll be selecting the data type as the relationship value. Upon selecting this, we can see that it is asking us for an option to select the data field. So for this, we'll be selecting the customer, since we need the customer name in our this new table field, which is the customer name. So after selecting this, we can see that it is asking for us to select a field. So here I'll be selecting the contact name, since I need the customer name. After selecting this, I'll be uh, looking for a placement for this. I'll be placing it after the invoice number, and then I'll be simply adding this table field. After adding, the third step will be that we need to save the data field, and after saving, we can head over to the table, and here we can see that a new table field of customer name is added, and it is of a type relationship value, and it is auto populated by all the customer names that the order has been made up for. Further, like if I want to add some filter for a particular customer, like if I want some orders or invoices only for Bruce Kelly, so what I can do is I can apply a filter for this and I can select only Bruce Kelly in it and then click on submit. So this will show me the invoices for only Bruce Kelly. One more feature of relationship value is that it is able to fetch data from related tables in a related table, which means that let me demonstrate it with a diagram. So right. So suppose we have three tables A, B, and C, where table A has a relationship with table B and B has a relationship with the table C. So we can directly populate table fields of table C from the table fields of A using relationship value data type. So the third use case can be of a customer name in an invoicing workspace in the invoice items table. So what we can do here is like we need to consider an invoicing application where we have different tables like customer table, invoice table, and invoice items table. So for all the invoice items, we can make a customer name field of type relationship value, which will be auto populated from the relationship field of customers table in the invoice table. So let me demonstrate that in order to get a clear understanding. Let us take a workspace such as invoicing. Here in the invoices table, we have a let me go to the settings and show that we have a relationship with the customer table, right? And also coming to the invoice items table, here after going to the settings, we can see that there is a relationship with the invoices table, right? So in order to get the customer name for a particular invoice item, we can make a new table field and we can name it as customer name, and we can select the data type as relationship value. After selecting relationship value, it will give us an option to select the data field. So here we will be selecting invoice since it is the only one that is related in the invoice items. After that, we need to select a field. So in this, we'll be selecting the customer, right? Because the customer has the relationship in the invoices table. After selecting this, we can see that another bar is open, which is asking us to select a related field from the customers table. In this, we'll be selecting a contact name since we need the customer name for a particular invoice item. And after that, I'll be just selecting the placement. I'll be placing it after invoice number, and we can then simply press add. After the table field is added, we can head over to the table, and here we can see that a new table field has been made, and it's showing us the customer name for a particular invoice. Here I have an filter on. Let me remove it real quick. Now we can see that all the invoice items have the name of the customer associated with them, and all of the fields are populated automatically. So these are the uses of the relationship value data type. And that's all for this video. Thank you and have a great day.